Welcome to the WION podcast. Ever stop and think, really think about why we want more food, even when we're not starving? We came across some really fascinating research today. It hints there's maybe something deeper going on than just, needing energy.
Yeah, it's not just about fuel.
So this deep dive, we're looking into how the simple physical act of swallowing might actually be wired into our desire to eat more.
Exactly. And what's super interesting is this research, it actually centers on fruit fly larvae.
Fruit flies. Okay, hang on. Fruit fly larvae. How does that tell us about, us?
It sounds a bit strange at first, I know. But researchers over the University of Bonn, they did this incredibly detailed study. They looked at these tiny larvae and found this direct link between them swallowing food and their brains releasing serotonin.
Oh, a happy hormone, right?
That's the one, the feel-good chemical.
So how did they figure this out with larvae? It seems so small.
Well, they were really meticulous. They actually built these 3D models of the neural pathways involved when the larvae eat. And they pinpointed this specific thing, a stretch receptor, basically a sensor in the larva's esophagus.
A stretch receptor. So it feels the food going down?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It senses the physical act of swallowing. But it gets cooler. This sensor talks to certain neurons in the brain. And these neurons, they don't just notice food is there.
Oh. What else do they do?
They seem to sort of judge it. They assess the quality of the food that's being swallowed.
Wow, okay. Judging the food.
And here's the kicker, the serotonin. It only gets released by these neurons if the food is considered good by the larva.
Ah, okay, so if it tastes good, basically.
If it's palatable, exactly. And that serotonin release then seems to trigger the desire for more food.
So the very act of swallowing something yummy makes them want to keep going. It rewards them.
Precisely. It's like the swallowing itself, if the food is good, creates this biological reward loop. Keep eating.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, and scientists involved, like neuroscientist Michael Pankratz, they think studying this in a simple system, like a fruit fly, they don't have that many neurons compared to us. It could be a really valuable model.
A simpler version of what might be happening in more complex animal.
Potentially, yes, including possibly humans. Understanding this gut-brain communication, even on a small scale, could tell us a lot.
So are they suggesting that for us, too, maybe swallowing food we enjoy gives us a little hit of happy hormones?
That's what the researchers are proposing, yeah. That maybe a similar reward system exists in humans.
Which could influence, our eating patterns, our cravings.
Exactly. It raises some really interesting questions, doesn't it, about why we crave certain things, why eating feels good beyond just, stopping hunger.
It makes you think differently about just swallowing your dinner.
Right. It's not just a passive mechanical thing.
So it seems that simple action, swallowing, might be way more powerful than we generally think, directly plugging into enjoyment and the drive to eat.
Absolutely. It's a great glimpse into that really intricate connection between our bodies, our physical actions, and our brain chemistry. A new angle on something so basic.
Really fascinating stuff. Definitely food for thought, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all we have time for on this deep dive. Stay tuned for more such intriguing stories to come on the WION podcast.